friends and colleagues, the Retina lovers, it has been a very interesting month. We've been all over the world. Asia, Africa, South America, United States, everywhere. We got to meet so many of our friends. It was a difficult task, but I have to tell you, it was very enjoyable indeed. I really need to thank the task force behind this work, what we call the task force of the EGVRS, Dr. Wael Soliman, Dr. Hani Hamza, Dr. Sharif Mbabi, who actually masterminded the idea. This is a very ingenious idea, I think, and I think we all enjoyed it. We came to know so many people in depth, their personal life. We learned a lot from their success stories, from their challenges and difficulties, and what they really are up to. In addition, we really enjoyed the scientific part as well. This work by the Egyptian Veterinary Retina Society is a new form of work which combines both the social part, which we really lack in our meetings. We don't really have the time to know each other that well. I believe this is a start of a new era in our friendship and our connectivity. I'd really like to thank our guests, guest speakers, each one of them, our interviewers, and of course, the technical support behind that. Thank you very much, all of you, for your contribution in the success of the EGVRS around the retina world in 30 days.
Hello, everybody. I really enjoyed this year and this Ramadan season, the EGVRS around the world. This program this year was unique. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the working with the task force behind this program. I would like to thank R&M company for their great presentation and their great organization of the program. They really do a great effort to publish all the episodes in a very nice manner. The intro, the outro, the everything. So I would like to thank the team of R&M company. I would like to thank the sponsoring companies, Alcon Company, Novartis, Bayer, Eva Pharma, Jamjum Pharma. Thank you for all of them for sharing in our program and for the success of EGVRS. At the end, I would like to thank all the interviewers, all the EGVRS members. The board was behind our success. It's a trip of success. I'm really proud that to be a member and the Secretary General of our beloved EGVRS. Thank you very much.
We are going to have a short comment from each of our interviewers. Each one has his own story and each one has his own experience during the recording of the interviews. So we will hear a short comment from each one of them. Dr. Hani?
Thank you very much, Mahmoud. Well, if I'm going to say a few words, this success is simply the fruit of cooperation and the good spirit between the EGVRS board members and the task force. Especially, I would like to thank in the task force Sharif Mbabi for the originality of the idea, Wael Soliman for the huge effort, Mahmoud for the continuous guidance and follow-up, and I would like also to thank every interviewer and every guest. Really, this year it was different, and we learned a lot about each other, an aspect that we never see in meetings or somewhere else. Simply, I would like also to thank RM, serve the EGVRS with passion. It's not only a professional relation, they love what they do with the EGVRS and all the programs we do. Thank you very much and see you next year with a different idea.
Thank you. Dr. Sharif Mbabi?
Good evening, everybody. It's a night to celebrate the success of this tour around the world. in 30 days. I really would like to thank the moderators really because they played a crucial role in the success of this program. We were not only the task force responsible for this success, but every professor really helped in connecting us to guest speakers like Professor Hassan Murtada and Dr. Shif Sha'rawi and Dr. Ahmed Sawi. Each one of us and each one of them helped us a lot to communicate with some guest speakers, and we managed to really have world-class speakers in this program. So we are really proud of everybody's role, and everybody played a great role. And Dr. Magdi Musa communicated with Dr. Stanley Chang, and he was a great guest to have him on this program too. He's really an icon in this field. So this idea was born on the 1st of November, so it's almost 6 months ago. So we started this very early on, and we started to do this when we knew it would be a hard work, but eventually with the help of our moderators and with RM, who managed to bring a theme song and to bring the graphics early on, and they executed it professionally. So I'm really grateful for the role of everybody. And of course, the guidance of Dr. Mahmoud Suleiman in his eloquent speeches really made a lot of a difference. So we are really proud of everybody's role. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sharif. Dr. Mustafa Nabi, would you like to give a comment?
I'd like to thank everybody who shared in this spectacular show in Ramadan this year. I want to show my admiration to the original ideas of Sharif Mbabi. Every year he comes with a new idea that is equally attractive. Actually, I want to tell you a very small thing that happened during my reporting of the episode. I was supposed to meet Dr. Jesus Cortez. He was a very practical and clever man. He viewed all the episodes before my episode, and he prepared the answers of every question I prepared in the form of a video film. So he burned out all my prepared questions. I had to watch his film. So at the end of his video, I found myself in a dilemma, what I'm going to say to him. But I prepared a very rapid set of questions, and I think he answered them very nicely, and the episode was enjoyable, at least to me. Thank you all for this effort, and I hope we maintain this success all over the years.
Thank you, Dr. Mustafa. Dr. Hassan Murtada, would you like to give a comment?
Thank you, Mahmoud. First of all, I would like to say that I'm very proud of being a part of this society. I have witnessed the growth, first the creation and then the growth of this society, the spread of the society. And I admired every president, vice president, secretary of this society, because every one of them gave the society from his heart, from his time. He was passionate to give his best for the growth, the spread of this society. If I speak about the new event, I should thank Sharif Mbabi. He is like a think tank full of new thoughts, new ideas. Every idea is better than the previous one. He really took the society to a new level. It's a way of spreading the society from national to international levels. The new event is really wonderful, and we could feel the passion of the guests to join the interviewing. And believe me, I felt that each interview expressed the personality of the interviewer more than the guest. So each one of the interviewers has his own personality, which is reflected on the episode. So I would like to thank the board. I wish more success, more new ideas, and I hope the new generation will carry on the success, the spread, and the new ideas that we experienced in the past. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Hassan. Dr. Samir Baha, a comment from your side, please.
Thank you, Dr. Mahmoud. I'd like to thank the EGVRS members and the innovators in EGVRS. I would like to thank the brilliant idea of Dr. Mahmoud, Dr. Wael, Dr. Hani, and Dr. Sharif Imbabi. It was a very nice idea. I have a comment on the guests. During my watch of these episodes, we can notice that every one of the guests suffers a lot and travel all over the world to gain knowledge and experience. This is my first comment. Also, we can notice in Egypt, there are a great team of retinal surgeons and medical doctors, medical retina doctors, equivalent to these stars we saw in these episodes, definitely. Also, we can tell the junior surgeons who wants to reach this level, they should think out of the box, not in the classical way. And everyone wants to work in this job should be ready for complications and should manage on the spot. Thank you, Dr. Mahmoud.
Thank you, Dr. Samir. Dr. Magdi Musa.
Thank you, Dr. Mahmoud, for the opportunity to speak in this, collected meeting. I'd like to thank all the, the members and the people behind this work. And I really didn't expect that it will show up like this. I knew that the idea is new. It was very nice, but I didn't expect this success, especially on the feedback, even from Dr. Stanley Chang. When I invited him, he didn't know what to do. And I'd like to thank him if he was going to watch this, because he got out of his way, because he was traveling the next day, and he got out of his way and he recorded that from his office at 1 p.m., which was 7 p.m. here. And I'd like to thank him for that. He showed us how he loved Egypt, and I think most of the guests, they loved the way we presented this. They loved the way they expressed themselves, and this is a very good idea. The funny thing about this is a lot of people thought that we traveled to their countries. So I have one of my friends, he's a doctor, he's one of my patients, he told me, and he said, when did you get back? Yesterday you were in the United States. I said, no, we were not traveling, we were online. So a lot of people thought that we traveled to these people to make interview with them, like live or on air, but I told him, I'm here. So he was astonished that I am here, I was there in the same time. I'd like to thank all the group. Special thanks to Dr. Sharif Imbabi for the great idea and for all the people supporting this. And I hope the upcoming years, we will have more and more social events. And the best thing in this is the social event more than the scientific, because we all meet for scientific, but never social. And this is a very good idea. And I think we learned a lot how these people manage, how these people live. And I think this also gives a very good credit for Egypt all over the world. Thank you so much for all people behind this.
Thank you, Magdi. Dr. Dina Hussam.
Dr. Mahmoud, I actually would like to thank each and every member of the EGVRS family, and of course the distinguished board and the task force for this wonderful journey throughout the 30 days of Ramadan. And I have to admit that it's such a pleasure to be given this opportunity to participate in this very successful series of episodes, and actually to be included as a host among my very dear eminent vitreoretinal giants, I think being the only pediatric ophthalmologist here. And actually for years, the EGVRS has been a real inspiration to all ophthalmological societies, whether regional or global, being one of the most active on the educational and the social level. I always say that I owe ROP and retinoblastoma for linking me in a way to this wonderful group and to fulfill partly the passion I've always had for the vitreoretinal world. I was lucky to host Dr. Wai Chiu from Taiwan, because as much as I was concerned how to run the social part of the conversation, I was actually amazed how friendly and pleasant he was and how smooth the recording and the chat went. Actually, we chatted for over 20 minutes before starting recording, and I think if we weren't restricted with time, we could have continued talking for hours. Again, thanks a lot for this lovely experience, and looking forward to more success for the EGVRS. Thank you.
Thank you, Dina. And we have two Dinas. Thank you, Dina. And now I ask Dina Badar, would you like to give a comment?
Thank you, Dr. Mahmoud, and thank you for the EGVRS family. I actually call you all family because ever since I started my practice, I've been linked to the EGVRS, and I've always enjoyed our meetings. Thank you for transcending the lack of travel and inviting and connecting us to the world. And my experience actually was very pleasant because I interviewed a very pleasant Dr. Teixeira from Portugal. She was such an inspiration, very nice lady. I learned so much from her, and I was very proud when she spoke about her experience with the EGVRS. I felt like I'm part of this family, and it was such a great pleasure. Thank you for having me, and thank you all for being guidance to us. And I'd like to give particular thanks to the newer generation. Like I see Shif Sharawi is a first-time participant. Thank you for bringing new blood, and كل سنة وإحنا طيبين.
Thank you very much. There will be always good new blood inshallah in this society. Ahmed Al-Sawi, would you like to give a comment?
Yes, thank you, Dr. Mahmoud. As we come to the end of 30 of the most exciting and enjoyable events in this very unique program, I have to say that I'm truly honored to be part of the group of interviewers in this program. I have to thank Dr. Mahmoud Suleiman, the president of the EGVRS, and all of the task force, Dr. Sharif Mberi, Dr. Hani Hamza, Dr. Wael Suleiman, for the great effort behind the scenes. There has been a great effort every day in preparation of each episode and preparation of the coming episode, and monitoring the reach of the previous ones. And I have to say the program is very unique this year, hitting not only the scientific part, but also the social part. We got to learn from our guests about their social part in their lives, how all of the hardships that they have faced, and we get to make very close friends out of that. And the reach of the program was really very outstanding. Many people all over the world used to join the daily episodes. So I have to say this is a very unique idea, and I'm sure that the EGVRS will continue to give us new ideas every year like this one. I'm truly honored, and I'm thankful to all of the task force, and I hope to see you again in other episodes. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sawi. Dr. Habib, Ahmed Habib.
I would like to thank first the organizing committee for doing such a tremendous and meticulous work. Also, I would like to thank each and every member of the EGVRS, and I would like to thank the board for coming up with this idea. They have, as always, have been saying that they have opened up the world for us, and now they are making us a part of it. So I'm very proud and very thankful for this opportunity. Actually, something funny happened that it was difficult to appoint a meeting with Dr. Ramzi, and I had a diving trip, and before that, and my flight was 2 hours, and my flight home was 2 hours before that. I was so worried that the meeting wouldn't go as well as I want, but everything went okay, and I am very thankful for this. And he was also very relaxing, and went with it very fine, and everything went fine. So I'm so thankful and very proud to be a member of the EGVRS. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much, Dr. Habib. Our youngest interviewer, Dr. Sharif Sharawi, would you like to give a comment?
Thank you, Dr. Mahmoud. Yes, for sure. It's a pleasure and an honor to be a part of the EGVRS 30 days around the world. I really enjoyed it so much. I've enjoyed all the episodes up till now. It's an honor to be part of all the professors that you always, get to meet in meetings in Egypt, and you always get to know and see. It's just an honor to be part of that team. I would like to thank especially Dr. Sharif Baby. He's always encouraging the younger generations, and I think that's very important for Egypt, for all, to encourage people. The experienced people would encourage the less experienced or the newer generation, which makes us, very proud and makes us look forward to a future, a better future. And I wanted to thank the EGVRS, the excellent ideas, and the EGVRS community of always being available and always having new ideas. It's just an honor really to show that to other places around the world, that we have such an eminent team of professors and doctors and surgeons, that really we are very proud of you guys, that what you've reached, and which gives us really looking forward that we get to the same level that you are. So I wanted to also to thank RM. Everything was really smooth, and although I really scheduled the interview in a very short notice, but everything was really smooth, and everything was fast, and the technical support was awesome. Again, I would like to thank you, Dr. Mahmoud, for being the president of the EGVRS, actually, which is something that we're all honored to be part of.
Thank you very much. Well, at the end, I'd like to thank you all, interviewers and guests, but I really need to thank our followers. I think they are the key to our success, and this is the right formula. Thank you. Thank you very much for being able to follow us and to be part of our community, which I hope will extend and expand more and more. Happy Ramadan, and see you next year.